Welcome to the Savvy Shopkeeper Retail Podcast. I'm your host, Kathy Cruz. Just like you, I'm an independent retail business owner. I love the home decor and gift boutique I co-own with my sister, but I don't want it to consume me or my life. Join me each week as I share lessons learned, helpful tips, and valuable information for your retail business and life. Whether you're buying your products or making your products, whether you're a $25K business or a $2.5 million business, I'm on a mission to help indie retailers work less, profit more, and grow. Let's get started on today's episode. Welcome to episode 196 of the Savvy Shopkeeper Retail Podcast, a gratitude exercise, 10 things I'm thankful for in 2023. I'm your host, Kathy Cruz. I have to admit, I'm not a big gratitude journaler, if journaler is a word. And this might surprise you because I do talk about journaling or getting things out of our head or using big paper sessions, if you've heard me talk about that. I guess I just tend to do my own version of journaling the most when I need to clarify something or get things out of my head so that I can see the full picture. I just don't do it on a regular daily basis. Personally, this year has been incredibly challenging, from personal situations to situations in our home to professional situations. I really felt, I should say, like I was in a game of whack-a-mole this year. I don't know if you know whack-a-mole. It's usually at carnivals. You know the game where the player has a rubber mallet and when the mole pops up, the goal is to whack the mole and then you earn points for every mole that you whack. It sounds violent, I know. But that's kind of what it felt like this year, except I wasn't the player in control of the mallet. I was the mole. I was trying to avoid getting hit. In some instances, I was grazed with a mallet. In some other instances, the mallet barely missed me. And unfortunately, in other plays, I was whacked down and hit hard. Like when my dear friend and Master Shopkeepers member, April, suddenly passed away this year. Like, it's just been a year. Some things were silly and trivial if I look back on it, but as one thing kept piling up on the next, I kept thinking, what the heck is going on? At one point, my husband and I just looked at each other and started laughing a little hysterically. It has just been a really odd and challenging year for so many reasons. Nevertheless, I have worked really hard at keeping things in perspective, and I thought it would be wise and helpful to myself if I wrote down 10 things that I'm grateful for, especially for today's podcast episode since it's publishing on Thanksgiving. And hopefully you're all at home or with loved ones or hopefully in a relaxing chair, although some of you are scrambling and cooking and getting ready for Thanksgiving. We host Thanksgiving too, so we understand. Luckily, we do more of a potluck with the whole family, and the weight or the pressure of cooking a full meal and desserts isn't on us, so I really can't complain. I know many of you are spending today with loved ones, so I didn't want to publish a podcast episode that took up too much brain effort. Something easy to listen to and something, even though I'm saying that this year was hard, something with a positive tone, and I'm heading in that direction, I promise, even if I am talking about the hard moments. So here's my list of 10 things that I'm grateful for. Number one is my safety and my freedom. And in such tumultuous times around the world, I am grateful for the overall feeling of safety and freedom. Am I naive to think that I'm always safe? No, but in the grand scheme of things, I am pretty lucky and I know it. Many don't get to experience this either on a regular basis all around the world, depending on the country you're in. Or, unfortunately, sometimes in those times of crisis. But I know I'm lucky and I'm thankful for it. Number two, my health. And I've never shared this story and I won't go into detail, but I nearly died 20 years ago. And In times like today, when I'm recording this episode, when I do sit in gratitude, this is one that comes up for me immediately. I'm grateful for donors who generously give their blood. Someone's donation saved my life, and I'll never forget it. I'm also lucky that I'm able to move and exercise and do all of those things that bring me joy, that I don't take regular medications, that I really the only thing I take are vitamins. I know that I am lucky to be in this position. I do work for it, for some of it, and I just want to acknowledge that I am thankful for my health. It's really, really important to me. Number three, my husband and my bonus son, of course, for loving me, for understanding me, for giving me space when I need to work or when the introvert in me just needs to be alone, for making me laugh because they both make me laugh, and for always cheering me on no matter what. I know they're proud of me, and I know they're proud of all that I've accomplished over the years, and they are always celebrating my successes with me. Number four is my family. And this is a three-parter because, there's my brother and sister-in-law, my sister and my brother-in-law, my nieces and nephews. And I'm thankful for them for just being good to each other, like that we're all good to each other, for being the family that when we get together, we laugh and have a good time. There is no drama. We're simply grateful to spend time together, and that means a lot to me. We don't always agree. We don't all live the same way, but the one thing we do is love first. And for that, I'm super grateful. This episode is brought to you by Master Shopkeepers, my mastermind group for brick and mortar retail store owners. If you're craving support, connection, inspiration, and motivation for your retail business, apply to join us. It doesn't matter what stage of shopkeeping you're in, what matters is your drive to work less, profit more, and grow, both personally and professionally. Learn more at savvyshopkeeper.com/group membership. That's savvyshopkeeper.com/group membership, all one word. Number two is for my husband's entire family, for treating me like one of their own. They never make me feel, nor did they ever. We've been together, 12 years. And even from the beginning, they've always made me feel like family. And I adore them for this. I really do. And I don't know if I've ever said it out loud. I should probably say it to them. Number three in this three-parter is for my mamita. Many of you know that this is my mom, for just teaching me to be a good person, for showing me that book smart, even though I appreciate it, and I appreciate it in people definitely who are smarter than me, it doesn't always mean wise. And she teaches me that wisdom often wins when it comes to relationships. Number five is, I want to make sure I'm on track here. Number five is my ability to give. This one has always been important to me, and I didn't realize how much until the past few years. I always wanted to build a level of wealth, but I didn't realize that a big part of the motivation for that is so that I could give back. Not because I want to be independently wealthy. I want to share that. I want to give to people. And giving to people and causes that mean something to me is something that's very special because I know I can make a difference. I see that I've made a difference, especially over the past 3 years. Number six is my mental wellness. I'll be sharing more on this in a future episode that's coming really soon. But I want to acknowledge that I'm incredibly thankful to have spent the past few years working on myself with a coach. Shout out to Neil Williams. She's a certified master coach through the Life Coach School. And I just can't say enough good things about her. I want to thank her for making me see my own pattern of thinking. I'm so grateful that I know the one thing that maintains a good mental wellness for me is also to get out and walk. Yes, to work with a coach. Yes, to be self-aware, but to get out and physically move, enjoy the outdoors, start up a sweat, do all the things. Maybe in 2024, I'll actually get into a gym more. But for me, movement is incredibly important for my mental wellness, and I'm grateful. It kind of pairs with my health overall. I'm just happy that I can do that. Number, where am I here? Number 7, my friends. Oh, my besties. What would I do without them? And I realized I have groups of besties, and maybe you do too. So, like, I have my girl besties, and I have my longtime besties, and I have my craft camp besties. I have my brothers and sisters in blue besties. I have my biz besties. All of my besties, they've seen me through some really good times and some bad times. They know my quirky ways and my nerdy ways, and they know I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinking, and I can probably only have 1 or 2 cocktails and then I'm done. I also have I'll say like a short social circuit. Like, really, I'll be out for a few hours and then I'm done. But regardless of what it is, regardless of my quirky ways, they still love me. And I so appreciate it. Number 8 is my wealth and privilege, and I'm grateful that I overcame poverty and never have concerns about being hungry or not having a nice roof over my head. In the US, we all have privilege in one form or another. I know this and I'm grateful for it, even if it didn't feel like this growing up as a poor Latina female in a poor community. But I acknowledge that I am lucky to have what I have. And I shouldn't just say lucky. I realize that I worked for a lot of it too. I guess what I'm saying is I'm thankful for it. We'll put it that way. Number 9 is my voice. And I don't mean my vocal cords, although I am also grateful for those. This one has become incredibly strong over the past few years, and I am genuinely thankful for it, that I can use my voice to help other shopkeepers and to stand up for things that I believe in and to make changes, hopefully, in this industry, or at least amongst us, is incredibly powerful and something I'm thankful for every day. I mean, here I am recording a podcast episode, probably approaching 400,000 downloads. I just can't say it enough. I'm super thankful for it, which then leads me to my last one, number 10. I'm thankful for my businesses and all of you. I'm beyond grateful to get up every day doing things I love. I never wake up thinking, I don't want to work today. And that is liberating, especially after taking such a leap of faith from a full-time career into entrepreneurship. I don't look back at all. I have no regrets. I love everything I do. In fact, there are plenty of nights I go to sleep excitedly thinking about the next day. It's crazy. Like, I'm anxious. Like, I go to bed and I think, oh my gosh, I can't wait to wake up in the morning so that I can work on this, or I can work on that, or I can see so-and-so, or I can do this call with the group, or whatever it is. It's fantastic. I acknowledge it. I'm thankful for it. It's incredible. It's seriously such a blessing and joy. Whether it's been an easy year or a hard year, it's really good for me when I did this exercise to pause and realize how incredibly lucky I am. And I encourage you to do the same thing. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't even have to write it down. You can. You all know how much I love getting things out of our heads and onto paper. Or you can just take a mental note of 10 things that you are grateful for today. We can get bogged down in what's not working or what's not good in our life. But oftentimes, if we just step back for a minute, we can see how incredibly blessed we are. I genuinely hope you have a beautiful Thanksgiving surrounded by people you love, or if your preference is being in a peaceful and quiet place, if that's what you're seeking, I hope you have that too. Really, I just hope you're doing whatever brings you joy. Thank you again for being here, for listening to this podcast, for encouraging me, for motivating me, for sending me messages of gratitude. And a special thank you to those of you who have seen me boss up over the years and cheer me on in the best and most loving way. Happy Thanksgiving.
If you want to feel more connected to humanity and a little less alone, listen to Beautiful Anonymous. Each week, I take a phone call from one random anonymous human being. There's over 400 episodes in our back catalog. You get to feel connected to all these different people all over the world. Recent episodes include one where a lady survived a murder attempt by her own son. But then the week before that, we just talked about Star Trek. It can be anything. It's unpredictable. It's raw. It's real. Get Beautiful Anonymous wherever you listen to podcasts.